All right, she wants closure. She hasn't been able to get it herself, so she came to us. This is an ex-boyfriend. Hey, Morgan.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right.
All right, so tell us about this dude and why you seem to still need this closure from the guy.
Well, I was a little bit, devastated because, my boyfriend cheated on me. I was attracted to him physically and his personality. And he was with somebody. So then, when he finally ended up single, we began to, hook up as we started dating. The piano playing started around, I want to say, the third date. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought everything was amazing. Our chemistry, the piano playing, I really enjoyed that. So all the boxes kind of checked out, right? So then we moved together after 6 months, and I thought we were living a really happy life. I thought things were going really good for us. You know what I'm saying? And then, I went away for a weekend trip, and then I got this Dear John letter, this was a month ago, and he told me he found somebody else, and he had moved out, and he had been seeing another woman for a couple of months. So, I'm just devastated. I don't know where we went wrong. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I don't understand.
So I don't know where the closure comes in here. he's told you that he found somebody else. So what exactly are you looking for?
Well, I need to know why he lost interest because, I don't understand. I don't understand, why it's just, out of nowhere. I thought we were doing okay.
So you know why you broke up and you know what happened, but you just need to know the why.
Exactly.
I guess that makes sense, especially because here you are thinking the chemistry is just fantastic. Physically, everything is good there. Also, all the boxes are checking for you. And then just out of nowhere, dude meets somebody that's either he's got more chemistry with, or maybe he was seeing somebody before that.
Bingo.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, because you said that he had became single. You waited for him to become single before y'all started dating. So my mind immediately went to, was he actually single? And did he actually stop dating this person? Did you know that for sure?
I guess so. I guess now that you say that, I don't know. I guess I'm a little confused now about that. So maybe he wasn't. I don't know.
So do you know who he's with now?
I don't know her at all. I don't know. I just know he sent me a letter. I don't know who she is at all. No.
So there's no chance that this is the woman that he was seeing, that you were waiting for them to break up, and then you guys got together, and then it's not possible that he went back with her?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is a new thing,
Tom?
I don't know. Maybe it's a new thing.
Well, I was going to say this kind of has happened to Kristen a bunch of times. When she was dating guys, she's admitted that all the guys cheated on her. What were some of the reasons, Kristen, that they cheated on you?
I never got reasons. I didn't care. They cheated. Bye.
Right.
I thought maybe it might be, match up with.
No. Yeah, I never bothered to go that deep with it.
So there's part of me here that wants to ask this also. So when you go on this weekend trip or whatever, that's when dude decides he's just going to move out, and that's when he tells you that, hey, I'm not coming back to you?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
All right, so
You wrote that in an actual letter?
Yeah, he wrote it in an actual letter. I don't know, I feel like he should have told me, to my face. That was, such a wimpy move anyway, to just, I don't know, to just do it in a letter and not say anything to me and move out. This is I don't know, it really hurt my feelings, and I thought, we were living together. You don't do that to somebody you're living with.
Absolutely. If the relationship has progressed that much, you deserve more than just a letter if you guys are living together. Well, my gut says he didn't just meet somebody and then decided to take off. I think this was probably happening behind your back for a while. But I'm just guessing that. But that makes sense?
That's what I'm thinking, too. I don't even think he was ever done with his first love or whatever you want to call it, and maybe he went back.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough.
It's
I can see
possible.
that.
Okay, but we'll find out here. Our studio director, Tommy, reached out to him
Yes, I did.
to find out exactly why this dude took off and just said, hey, all she wants is some closure, man. She don't want to get back with you. Just give her some peace of mind. So he reached out, got answers, and we can give them to you here in about 10 minutes. Okay, Morgan?
All right. Thank you so much.
The Bert Show.
But we got business to take care of here. So let's call this what it is. Morgan's ex-boyfriend is a damn coward. They were living together, and she takes off for the weekend. And this dude, he moves out of the apartment and just leaves her a letter. Just leaves her a letter.
A Dear John letter.
That's cowardly.
Who even writes a letter anymore? Even that in itself is weird.
That's the real question, right? I mean, come on, that's a face-to-face.
Oh, especially if you're living together. Absolutely.
So she's left totally confused, and he said to her in that letter that he did find somebody else. Do I have that right, you guys?
Yes.
Yep.
So he found somebody else, but so she sort of has closure already, but the pieces of this puzzle do not make a lot of sense, and I don't even know if he is going to admit to it in the conversation that Tommy had with him.
She wants to know where it went wrong.
He does.
Oh, he does?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't think you would ever guess what this is going to be.
All right, Morgan. So apparently he did tell Tommy exactly why he took off and who this is. So, Tommy, you can take it from here. You text with this guy or did you actually talk to him?
Texted.
Okay.
And
He doesn't do face-to-face or talking to her. He only communicates via written statements.
I thought letters back and forth would take too long. So we did text. So we're going to call him Todd. And so I reached out to Todd and I explained I'm Tommy with the Bert Show and I have some questions I hoped he could answer. And he said, sure, what's up? I said, did you date a woman named Morgan? And he hit me back and he said, uh-oh. And I said, why? Uh-oh. And he said, I take it she reached out to you guys. And I was like, yes, she did. And he said, go ahead. Let's rip off that Band-Aid. And I said, so you guys were together for about a year and lived together for 6 months? And he said, yes. And I said, and Morgan came home to a letter from you and you had moved out? And he said, yes. While she was out of town, I left her a letter saying I'd found someone else and I'd moved out.
I don't like him.
And I said, kind of cold, don't you think? And he said, I know. I was a coward. I took the easy way out.
Okay. At least the dude admitted it.
Accountability.
And then I just straight up asked, I said, so why did you break things off? And he said, I don't know how to say it. And I said, do like you said and just rip the Band-Aid off. And he said, I broke up with her over 2 letters. And I was like, huh? He wasn't talking about...
He wrote 2 letters?
No, he wasn't. He was talking about letters of the alphabet.
Oh.
Because I was like, huh? And then he clarified that.
Oh.
And
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
he sent me the 2 letters in text that I will not say on the radio.
Is this also a store?
Yes.
I'm really confused.
Oh.
You won't be in a
That's
second.
not what I thought.
When he sent me the 2 letters, I said, oh. So basically, she didn't want to go what the Bert Show has recently called snorkeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about now?
Oh, she wouldn't do it.
And he said, snorkeling, that's funny. Yes, she didn't want to go snorkeling, and I love snorkeling. And I said, so you weren't satisfied, so to speak? And he said, right, that's the reason. Life is too short not to get what you want and be 100% happy. I tried to get her to snorkel. She did once or twice, but then wouldn't do it anymore. And I said, so that's the reason you broke up and moved out? And he said, yes. And I said, all right, well, thanks for the honesty.
What a tool this guy is, Morgan. What a complete and total tool. Do you think this guy was just jacking with us?
No.
Morgan? Oh, sorry.
He was with himself because she wouldn't go snorkeling.
You don't think that's ever broken up a relationship before?
Yeah, I mean, yes, but not like I'm moving out when you're gone for the weekend over that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems
Well,
like
he's
a bit
just
much.
he's a coward.
Morgan, what do you think all that?
I think that's absolutely stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Really?
Yeah, I just don't think this dude's being honest. I mean, to run away for that reason, like, I can understand, like, that's something that you really want, but it's not like a move out of the apartment while you're gone offense. I mean,
That
He
it's
didn't even
you?
talk to me about it.
what's that, Tommy?
I said to you.
It's just, he's a coward.
to all of us, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, especially you say he didn't even talk to you about it because he claimed he did.
No, he didn't. Or either make it like such a big deal that you would want to leave. Like, that's crazy to me. That's why I feel like I'm in the dark still. Like, really?
Yeah. This guy's a tool.
He covering up something.
Yeah, you've dodged a bullet.
Yeah, at least you got some reasoning. I'm not still really sure if this is the real reason or not, but this is what he's saying, and he's sticking to it, okay?
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Oh, that ain't an idiot.
This is weird.
That's different.
This guy.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched? Well, you can get way more of The Bert Show on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.